can't stop people from transitioning. Because as soon as we attack someone, there's going to be someone who's going to comfort them. And sometimes that person who comforts them may not have their best interest. Maybe they think they do. I don't know. I don't have your best interest, I promise you. I'm still learning. I make a ton of mistakes. So what I'm saying here is I beg you to reconsider the word vegan. Don't use vegan. If you want to use plant-based, maybe that makes more sense. I don't know. Don't use more compassion, more humane. Those things are just words. They're worthless. You know, so many times religion could be useful, but it's oftentimes hurtful. It justifies so much harm. Gay, straight, lesbian, bi, those things are... It's weird that we actually preoccupy ourselves with the activities of other people in the confines of their own home, in their sacred intimacy. You know, attack dumb ideas. Totally attack. If it's a dumb idea you make, attack your own idea. I attack myself every single day. I wake up before I do my hour of power. I pray to myself, to the deepest, whatever you want to call it, that I'm wrong. I beg that I'm wrong. I try to prove myself I'm wrong. I push myself to prove I'm wrong. I don't like to quote other people because I make mistakes. I'm sure they do too. We're humans. It doesn't justify making more mistakes, but attack dumb ideas and bring out evidence. And I promise you, as you transition from eating a standard American diet or Western diet, whatever you want to call it, cooked food is cooked food. It's poison. That's what it is. Why cook it? Why season it? Why prepare it? If you can't eat it, don't eat it. It's not that magic. Don't put resources, effort into it. It's crazy that you think about it. Why are you transitioning? Totally, I understand it. Oatmeal, rice, you know, grains, seeds, whatever, vegetables. But as far as meats go and milk and stuff, I mean, why? Why put all that effort? Do the research yourself. It's a non-sustainable program. It is. I mean, we have to sustain it with dividends, with subsidize, with marketing from the USDA, and the interest isn't for the American public, for the public at large, you know? And then if you don't have to harm a mother and child, really, these cows and animals are all about a year, 2 years old, and then they might live a couple of more years. But no one deserves to be punished. And then the butcher, the slaughterhouse worker, you might attack them, but let's face facts. They're in danger. They're in harm's way all the time. They're suffering. They have to witness it all the time. They have to cope. They have to smile. They have to laugh. They have to make these horrible, cruel jokes. To just accept that they live in that environment, smelling that blood, hearing the screams. I don't know. It's horrible. Sometimes they use prisoners, I don't know, or illegal immigrants and so forth. They're aliens. You know, fill in your heart with compassion. Witness things that you don't want to witness. It hurts. I have to see it every day. Every time I see someone I love, put fish, beef, these things, I don't look at them like evil people. I look at people I love suffering. I cry. I don't want to know the stuff I know or think I know, whatever. But I know that less animal products, milk, glue is made out of milk. Glue is made out of animal flesh. It's just what it is. The less they put glue and mucus and pus into their body, and they start putting more fruits and veggies and stuff, they get healthier. It's just a fact. You know, less cooked stuff, better. So if you have to cook it, don't eat it. Simple. You know, do it for you. You're more beautiful. You deserve more than what you put in your mouth. You know, don't take medicine. If you're taking medicine now, then you have to look back. Well, why am I taking medicine? What am I putting in my mouth that requires me to take medicine? It's a simple thing. You know, I promise you, as you transition, it's gonna be painful. You know, if you transition from eating meats and steaks and all that stuff to eating fake meats and alternatives like seitan and soy meats and all these different fixer-ups, fake cheeses, it'd be less of a hard transition than going from meat-based diet to raw vegan, let's say, or raw fruitarian. Less transition, less painful. But I promise you with my deepest sincerity that the transition is worth it. You know, I mean, people that have heart medicines, or heart disease, they're often told by medical professionals, eat less meat, do this less. Well, cut it out. Stop putting it in your body. You know, don't do it anymore. You deserve the best. Your family deserves the best. Don't have them suffer. It's the worst thing I've seen is that people, you know, I understand you're suffering, you're depressed, something hurts you, and it comforts you to drink beer and eat foods that you shouldn't be putting in your body. And that's another thing. These vegans, no one's a vegan in America. No one's a vegan in the standard world. You pay taxes. You're paying to subsidize research, animal research. You're paying to subsidize an animal agricultural system and the waste cleanup and all these things. What is it? It is what it is. You know? If you're vegan, why aren't you a raw vegan? Why aren't you a fruitarian? I mean, you want to play this name game, play these games, but you're not serving the justice or the help of the people you should be helping. You're not helping the animals or the non-human children. You're not helping anyone. You're making yourself a hero, which is nice. Pat yourself on the back. But if you're going to call yourself a hero, call yourself a failure. I call myself a failure every single day. Yeah, I've helped a few people, you know, I could say a couple of hundred. I can honestly say a couple of hundred I've helped. A little more than a couple hundred. But it doesn't matter. I don't care about that. I freaking cry that I haven't saved millions. I haven't saved I haven't saved more. I had to see kids die. I had to see people that shouldn't have suffered. It's not a happy time. It's nice to see people recover. It's nice to see people take control of themselves. It's great. It's not enough.